What's up, guys? Launch Number Charlie coming at you again with another Lost Sector video. Sorry it took me so long. I wanted to get to a good light so I can actually knock out these Lost Sectors. So I just hit, like the other day, I just hit 1320 base score. So let's get into them. Okay, so this is Scavenger's Den. So we have as far as 1340s. This is not that hard. It just takes, as long as your guns and mods are right, you'll be perfectly fine. So the modifiers is extra shields, of course, which there's only one shield, and that's the boss in his arc. Match game and again, there's only one shield in its arc. So if you're rocking an arc subclass, that will do it. If you want an arc sniper, that'll do it as well. And then locked equipment, of course, extra champions. What is it? So you have the first room, you have 2 overloads and a barrier. The second room you have 2 overloads. The third and final room you have two barriers, 1 overload, and then the boss, of course. So I mean, that's pretty much it. So I think the priority would be a burst damage gun to take out the overload as soon as you can, as soon as you stagger him, to just take him out. So a solar gun, of course, because you have because the burn is solar, so you have 50% more solar damage, 50% more solar damage. So like Xenophage, a solar sword should do the trick. If you're a warlock, you can use your class specific sword. Razor's Edge, I think is what it's called. Chafe, I forget what Chafe does. I think your radar is down. Scorched Earth, I think they just throw more grenades. I might be wrong. Destination modifier, knockback damage taken. Yeah, arc damage increase though. The arc damage is coming from the shock pistols, the solar and also the snipers too. The snipers as well. The solar damage is coming from the boss and the overload champions. So that's it. That's it for like the. All right, so let's jump into it. Before you jump in, you want to make sure that all your mods are straightened out. But I just did it before I started recording, so I'm straight. So we first hop in here. You want to take care of these guys right here, and then next what you want to do is there's a sniper to the left you want to take care of right there. So you have 2 options. So you can either take care of him, or you can take care of these guys right here. Barrier right below me, and overload. Overload to the right. So what you can do is you can just stagger him, and you have 2 options: rush him, or just I messed up. Yep, there we go. And then of course push back. because they will push you. There should be some invisible dudes here somewhere with swords. Bart, I don't know what they're called. All right, so let's go over. If there's any ads, they're gonna be unguarded. Yep. Because the barrier moves, but the ads don't really move that much. So you get him to pop his shield. Pop it, you can either push him or just either push him or just pick him off. If there's ads around him, if there's like heavy ads around him, I would suggest picking him off, especially if you're low light. And especially if you have a sword, you don't want to push in with a sword if you're low light, or if there's like too many ads around him. What? Okay. Each time you die, they will be unaware of you, as if they expect you to just leave. And also, if you die while a barrier is put up his shield, his shield will just vanish and he will stop the healing process. But as soon as you double jump, they will hear you. This one goes, I think you go through to the top spot right here. This is to the bottom spot. When the Ikelos stuff first came out, this was a lost sector, but we also had the help of the Ikelos giant dudes. So it was a lot funner, and it wasn't solo material. It was with a team. I think was it like a par time or was it a score? I think it was like I think it might have been like a timed score instead of like defeating all of the champions. There's 2 overloads right here, by the way. Would not recommend doing overload grenades. Of course, take out the ads. Now, I think that's it for them. There's 2 options. You can pick one off. If they're like separate, I would recommend picking one off, or no, if they're together, I would recommend picking one off. But since they're separate right now, you could easily do one in with a sword. Like so. And then just do the same thing for a dude, especially if he's by himself. And then now it's time for the second part, the hardest part, I believe. Did not expect that. Okay. And again, if you have it, I would recommend using Dariana's Vow. Not only does it free up some mod space for your arms, you can also run hand cannon Scavenger, which doesn't cost that much, and also hand cannon mods, which of course don't cost that much, of course, compared to other mods, special mods, or heavy mods. Now, the first thing I would do right here is take as many ads out as you can before the barriers start to come, because there's going to be 2 barriers. And then a overload should drop down right there, but he should be far enough, or he will be far enough from the barriers. If you come in contact where if you come into a situation where the overload is being right by the barriers, just pick off a barrier. And then you want to keep fire on him, so he gets staggered again and also doesn't recover health. I messed up. The boss is also, you know, being a little, you know what I'm trying to say. No. Yeah, the boss, dude. I'm gonna see if I can melt the boss from right here. He is like really getting on my nerves. Oops. Ooh, got him. Okay. Now I made the captain. Did I make the boss fall back? He's not coming back. I guess that's the play. Scare him and then make him fall back. Okay, so since I have this gun on, what I do, my strat is pop a few shots into him. That should scare him, make him pop his shield. Switch to hand cannon. Just throw some shots into him. Right when he pops his shield, stagger him again.
Nope.
Oops. Mistake. Pop some shots into him. Yep. Especially if there's ads. The reason as I switch to hand cannon is sometimes when he gets staggered, his hitbox will just like go away. You see how I'm like not really hitting criticals, or that one critical I missed. And now the ads are easy pickings. Is that just the one sniper in the back? I think it's just the one sniper. So what you can do for this right here is throw a grenade on him. He will be staggered, like he'll do the little stop thing. He should do the little halt, little take cover thing. I knew that was gonna happen. I just worried that. But okay. What I did the first time is I just used Ariana's Vow. Apparently, match game is on, but this is the only shield. But apparently, Ariana's Vow just takes his shield out like really quick. There he is right there. then what you gotta do is just keep damaging him so his it came back. Okay, okay, okay. Yep, so my super's gonna come back, so we'll just melt him real quick. Boom. How do you like it? And that's it for that run. Make sure your Xeno is ready to go. 2 shots, stagger. Boom. No, I did not just miss that completely. That's one problem with these mods is if you miss, you're stuck on cooldown. But I have a way to combat that, so we are good. Okay. Now we're just patiently waiting. If I would have missed, if I didn't miss that was the name, that first one, I would have been done. Alright, so I got my melee, right? Got that mod on. Boom. Unless I miss. Okay. There we go. Okay, yup. No. Dude, yeah, I should have did that. No heavy, all problems. Oh, yep. Then that's it. What is that? I did that faster, even though I was waiting for my grenade all the time. Yeah, okay. yeah, so I mean that's my second build. Um, Again, if you're running the one perk, the one mod, again, make sure you have a build for it. Don't just put it on thinking that you're gonna do something with it. Um, yeah, firepower, of course. That's actually the mod for today. So if you go to Data One, you know, the blacksmith or the black forge, the iron forge, whatever, she's actually selling these for this mod. So if you don't have this, it's actually up today. So make sure you get this mod. And now this was actually my first build idea, which I ran through it. You'll probably see a mix of the footage. You'll probably see a mix between this build and then the other build. Since there was only one arc shield, I decided to just focus on the solar because it does more damage. And then and I can also rock one champion mod, which is the hand cannon, overload hand cannon. I do not recommend you use overload SMG. It is so trash. It takes the whole mag. It takes the whole mag to stagger the champion, and when you're trying to stagger him again, you're too busy switching to your secondary or your heavy to do damage that you forget to reload your SMG, and now you can't stagger him again, and now he's getting his health back. And then for the hand cannon, it just takes a few shots, boom, staggered, switch to whatever gun, he comes back, stagger him again with the other, you know, bullets in the mag, and then so you just keep doing that. Which if you're rocking Ariana's Vow and you hit your shots, it should only take 2 staggers, or you can just stagger him, push him with a sword, and then he's fine. So the beautiful thing about this is you can just run hand cannon mods and you'll be perfectly fine, because this has built-in armor barrier shield piercing built in, so you don't need a mod for it, so it's just good to go off the rip. And then hand cannon, and they're both hand cannons. I'm pretty sure I already said that, but so yeah, that's the beautiful thing about running a exotic that has a built-in champion mods into it. And so yeah, just to maximize damage, I have sword, solar for ads. One more thing, I'll probably say it in the video, but supers bypass the immune thing that the shield guys do, the barrier champions do. So you're perfectly fine if you want to use your super against the ads on the barrier champions. And that's it for this build.